But, let's talk about kind of measuring the ROI on design, because I
Mm.
think in some organizations they need to understand that in order to give it the weight that it deserves. And so, how do you kind of think through, measuring ROI of design generally?
For sure, for sure. Well, this is probably the most important few sentences I'll be
Hmm.
able to share with you. I would say, first to start off with, let's what is the actual ROI of doing design? Um, you know, I would like to think of it more as like there's whenever a user is using a product, they're not just there to interact with buttons, but there's an entire journey that that user has gone on. From in the minutes before
Hmm.
interacting your product to the actual state of interaction to then hopefully doing the behavior or the action that you want them to do to then even afterward when they want to think about it. Very often we might meet clients that are really focused on you know marketing and the performance of our advertisement, but maybe not as much about the product experience once the user gets there.
Hmm.
Or they're very focused on onboarding or monetization or like how do we transact without putting as much consideration towards what happened in the 5 minutes before when your user saw an ad and
Hmm.
discovered your product, but was made aware of it, and then went on that journey for a few minutes. And so, I think there's a massive opportunity for design specifically to kind of impact products, impact their marketing, results, and also contribute to growth in a lot of different ways. To just give you some hard data that people could Google, the Forrester Research released a report a few years back. They interviewed thousands of firms that were, kind of leaning into their design, creative, and technology expertise. And they found that on average, about $1 invested just in user experience yielded $100 worth of ROI. So it comes out to like 9,900%
Hmm.
ROI on the investment of just that $1 for design.
Hmm.